Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. Brought to you today by Flick. It's a brand new app. You've got to get it. The link is in the description. Download it now. Loads of people jumped on it yesterday where we were having lots of discussions around the Arsenal game. If you download the app right now, you got yourself in for a chance to win the brand new Arsenal third kit, which they wore in the game yesterday. And what a game it was. A 3-0 win for Arsenal. Great start to the season and some great performances in there. And it was really, really encouraging to see. And you know what? I was so relaxed watching the game, which is not normally the case. After a little sort of dodgy moment right at the start, where Gabriel, the debutant, had a little bit of mix-up with Leno. Leno pulled off a great save, by the way. Arsenal then just settled into the game, and I thought we were superb yesterday. Played some really good football. It was quick. We moved the ball fast. It was a very, very commanding performance away from home, something that we don't see a lot at Arsenal. I know it's Fulham. You can't get too carried away, but great start to the season. And what a debut for Gabriel. I'll tell you what, you don't want to get overexcited because, Fulham didn't really pose him a lot of problems, but he was composed. He was assured. As I said, he had that little mistake right at the start of the game. But after that, composed, assured, really comfortable, big player, big guy as well. I didn't realize he was that big. And you can see yesterday, why so many teams were after him. Remember that. Napoli wanted him, and they was looking at him as a possible replacement for Koulibaly, who's possibly going to be moving on this season. Everton wanted him. Manchester United wanted him. We got him, and what a good signing that looks. And of course, he scored a goal on his debut as well. So very, very good performance by him. Also, there was a good performance in the game by Willian. I thought he played really well as well. I say 2 assists. People are trying to say 3 assists. To me, it was 2 assists. You can't give that first one as an assist for me, right? But 2 assists. He hit the post as well with a free kick. He just looked very, very good. Of course, Premier League ready, because he's been in here all those years at Chelsea. And a very, very good performance by him. Good performance as well by Mohamed Elneny in there as well. You can see him there in the picture. Elneny was saying after the game, and these are his quotes. He said, "I feel really happy, and I have to thank Mikel Arteta for giving me a chance to play. I know it's not easy to be on loan and come back to Arsenal. I'm really happy because I made everyone feel like I was not away from the team. This makes me really happy. I have to thank Mikel Arteta because he helped me a lot to feel like this. He speaks to me always saying things like, we need you on the team. And he is always giving me good feedback and always pushing me to get the best from me. I'm really happy to be here." So those were the words of Mohamed Elneny. And it was a great performance by him. And of course, in the game, the customary goal from this guy, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. What a finish. Brilliant finish by him. Great goal. There were lots of rumours. Obviously, the talk is he signing the thing? Mikel Arteta after the game, and these are his quotes. He says, "I'm very positive. We are going to get it done soon. Hopefully, in the next few days, we can give you some news." So very positive on that. As a matter of fact, I can tell you, I have it on extremely good authority that he's already signed. He's signed already, right? And it's just going to be a matter of the announcement, but he has already signed the thing, right? So we don't need to worry about that. He is going to be continuing at Arsenal. And that is, I said it right at the start of the transfer window, the most important signing we needed to do was to tie him down. And it makes Arsenal look attractive. You know what I mean? You've got Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang playing in your team. So great performance yesterday. Lacazette as well, also with a goal. Absolutely brilliant. However, I thought you knew that was coming in it. However, right, and great performance, as I said, by El Neni, but I just kept looking at the team and thinking, just imagine if we do add and it's not a load more, but we add a couple more to that team. What could this Arsenal team do? Could they, put in a really strong, bid for the top four? Could they, with a couple of additions, quality additions, not win the league, but at least put in a bid, put in a challenge for it? If we had Osim Aouar, for instance, of Lyon, we know it's going to be a lot of money. Lyon saying they want up to £55 million, which I don't think they'll get, but they're going to want something close to that. If we went out there and really pushed the boat out and got this guy, quality player, can create, because, let's be real now, in that team yesterday, all right, the formation we played, but it was two holding midfielders in there. What if there was a Osim Aouar in there who can be creating as well? And also, of course, there's the one signing that we've been talking about for a long time, again, that would really strengthen Arsenal. Thomas Partey, £45 million release clause. What if Arsenal go out there? And what if they brought in both of those players? Because what I was very impressed about yesterday is the strength of the squad. Remember, Dani Ceballos was on the bench. Pepe was on the bench. So we're building the basis of a good squad. There was no William Saliba, not even in the squad. No David Luiz. So what if we go out there and spend the money on these two players? What could we do? Or if we could only have one of them, and I asked this to some of the fans yesterday, if we could only have one of these guys, who would you take? Thomas Partey or Osim Aouar? I did a poll on Flick. Get on Flick and vote on the poll. Let me get an update on it, actually. Because I did a poll on it, and I asked that question. If you had to pick between Thomas Partey or Osim Aouar, what would it be? There's the poll there. Make sure you get on the app. As I said, the link is in the description. Download it. 56% of you say Partey. 44% of you say Aouar. There's already 555 people have voted. Keep voting in that. Partey or Aouar? Or what about both? Seriously, if we bought both of them, I'm not saying league, but I like this manager. I like the way we're playing. There's a bit of a ruthlessness about us. There seems to be a pattern of play. Look at that goal we scored, the third one with Aubameyang, the way we passed it out from the back. Yeah, I mean, I just look on it and say, right, it'd probably be too early to challenge for the league, but we could put in a serious fight on all fronts if we brought in those couple players, for me, that would add some real top quality to that Arsenal side. And, why not? But let's see what happens. Certainly looks like we're going to be getting some money coming in for Emi Martinez. Of course, he was completely left out of the squad yesterday. I said on Transfer Daily yesterday, I said, this is going to be a big indication of what's happening to him. If he's not in the squad, that means that more than likely he's going to be on his way out. He wasn't in the squad. Leno was back, played very well, Leno, by the way. Didn't have a lot to do, but he did make a great save at the start of the game. Martinez said to be having a medical at Aston Villa ahead of a move said to be worth up to £20 million. So, listen, Arsenal did not want to lose him. Again, we was having this debate, and I was having this debate with a lot of fans yesterday. A lot of fans upset. Why are we letting him go? This is ridiculous by Arsenal. We have to remember this. This guy wants to be the number one goalkeeper. It's different like to outfield positions. Goalkeeper, only one person can play in that position. You can't sub off the goalkeeper after 70 minutes and bring another keeper on. The keeper who starts is the keeper who finishes unless he's sent off or he's injured. That's how it works, right? So this guy wants to play week in, week out, right? Aston Villa are willing to pay a big fee for him. Arsenal cannot guarantee him that he's going to play week in, week out because they've got another superb goalkeeper as well, who was the #1 goalkeeper and is coming back. It makes sense, as much as it burns me, because I really like Martinez and he's been a great servant to this club and he's been here for 10 years. But it makes perfect sense to get as much money as you can for him. Now, there were some people saying to me yesterday, oh, it's ridiculous. Only 20 million or up to 20 million. That's ridiculous for a guy of his quality. I don't think so. I think that's a good fee for a guy that before he came in that Brighton game, we would have been lucky to get 2 million for him. If that, because he was just a backup goalkeeper. So we would have, who hardly played. So we would have been lucky to get, 2 million, maybe 5 million, because he just weren't in the limelight. He wasn't playing. So the fact that they're able to get like that 20 million, we have to take it as long as the money is reinvested in quality. Some of that money goes towards bringing an Partey or a Hossein Aouar, then I'm with it. But I wish him all the best. I think he's been a great servant to this club. He's been here for a long time. He's had to wait a long time to get his opportunity. He seized his opportunity. And you know what? He leaves the club being able to boast that at Arsenal, I won the FA Cup and I won an FA Cup medal. Good luck to him, and I wish him all the best at Villa. But who's going to be the replacement? It seems to be this guy, David Raya, the Spaniard who plays for Brentford, 24. Arsenal want him to come in to replace Martinez, who's on the way out. Raya previously of Blackburn, as I said, now of Brentford. Now, Brentford have been quite adamant that they're not going to sell him. He is not for sale. But all the talk is that if they don't agree to sell him, he's going to force a move by handing in a transfer request. Said to be probably going to cost Arsenal around about £10 million. So they'll be using half of their budget to get him in. But he is a good goalkeeper, very similar in style to Leno. So you can see why Arsenal are interested in him, that modern type of goalkeeper. I keep looking at it and saying that mistake he made in the final of the playoffs where he got beaten by that free kick. But I shouldn't do that because he is a very, very good goalkeeper, will be an excellent backup goalkeeper at Arsenal. And as I said, very similar to Leno, likes to play it out from the back, sort of sweeper keeper. And it was interesting that he was left out of the Brentford squad in their opening day defeat to Birmingham. That, again, tells you a lot. Also, that Brentford are targeting Dylan Phillips of Charlton as his replacement. So, again, lots of signs there telling you that he could be on his way out and could be the replacement coming in to take over from Emi Martinez. Now, also linked with this guy today. He plays for Dijon over there in France. His name is Mounir Chouar. He, again, another player left out of Dijon's squad that's going to be taking on Brest today in Ligue 1. He's a very talented attacking midfielder, only 21. There's a host of clubs looking at him right now. Arsenal said to be one of them. Leeds are interested in him. Wolves are interested in him as well. And as I said, left out of Dijon's squad that's going to be playing today in Ligue 1. Again, that's always a telltale sign. That's one of the things you can tell a lot sometimes when leagues start back and players start getting left out that are normally regulars. Obviously, the clubs don't want nothing to happen to them while they're subject to these bids. Said to be worth around 15 to 20 million euros, which would be the highest fee ever played for any Dijon player. So obviously they're trying to protect that potential money that could be coming into a club at this hard time. Remember, the French clubs, they finished their season early last year. They lost lots of money, and a lot of them, they've previously been in selling positions, but probably every single one of them, bar PSG, would be willing to sell certain players if they can get certain amount of money in this season, and he could be on his way out. But where will he end up? I still think, you know, it's Hossim Aouar who also looking at. Maybe he's being looked at as an alternative. We'll have to wait and see how that one pans out. So, positive start for the Arsenal. But are we going to kick on? Are we going to kick on? Remember, I want you to vote. If you could only have one, get on the Flick app. The link is in the description. Just click onto it. Get onto the app. It's absolutely free. Doesn't cost you any money. You got a chance to win the new Arsenal third kit as well. So get onto the app. If you could have only one, Thomas Partey or Hossim Aouar, which one would you have? I know we want both. As I said, get both. It's a serious Arsenal team. But if we could only have one, who would it be? Let me know. Thanks for watching the show today, and we'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, there'll be news of Aubameyang signing, but I think everybody's mind can be at rest. He has signed. It's just the announcement that we're waiting on. Robbie here from AFTV. We just got to say a big thank you to everybody who follows us across our various channels. Over 1 million followers on YouTube. Don't forget, you can now also catch us on Reddit. We're on Reddit, so get involved with us on Reddit and also on TikTok. Keep it AFTV, baby, right here.